It's week 11 of the NFL, and everyone's eyes goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's one of the highest scoring backs in the league, ranking 5th in rushing touchdowns. The action is only moments away, just ahead on EA Sports.
Well, the skies certainly aren't cooperating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather. As we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Up in the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we are grateful to be up here today because, well, it's been raining pretty heavily all day, and that's certainly going to make it challenging to operate if you're either one of these offenses, Brock.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point, Kate. Now, hopefully you practiced this week knowing some rain was in the forecast. Hopefully everybody on the sidelines, the umpire on the field, and all the...
Oh, is that you? Is that Yuka?
In and out, you can have that grip, and I'll also say this. Keep an eye on the gloves. That technology helps these players in these environments more than certainly players of the past. Quarterbacks, receivers, running backs, everybody got to handle that ball carefully today.
Ball is teed up.
Awesome.
Rain continues
Thank you for
fall.
tuning in.
And we're off on EA Sports. Calvin Austin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
And we already have an injury on the other team.
We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I just got to knock these games out real quick. I've got 5 games total, but I only need to do 3 of them tonight. 2 of them are against other players that I have to like schedule with them tomorrow.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
My team is the one that's in cyan, orange, and blue. It's a custom-made team.
Keep driving that defense backwards.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Oh, the Giants, they've got Patrick Mahomes. Jesus.
Has the connection to Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations.
Did you really just share that to the server?
You'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
I doubt anyone there is going to care about watching a football game.
This is 3rd and 5. Again, Mahomes to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Yeah, I'm not actually very good at this game. I just enjoy it because I'm a big football fan. And because I run the leagues, I also have to play in them. So.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. He's got Devontae Smith. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
And the guy that they've got at quarterback on this team, on the other team that I'm playing against, is probably the best player in the game.
2nd and 3 now.
I don't know how much you know about football, but yeah, he's probably the best player of the game. I can't stand him.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down run by Hubbard. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to
That was a good stop.
What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense? Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try.
This from 48 on the left hash.
Oh, they missed the field goal. Holy crap.
No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The home teams and their QB J.J. McCarthy
Thank you.
returning to the field on offense.
What up to King of Midnight?
He continues lighting up the stat sheets this season. We can see he's still chasing one.
All right, let's see. Let's try a little jet touch pass here.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Let's give it to Isaiah Bond. Little speedy receiver. And got the first down.
Good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on
I'll
the
try to
roster
run it a little bit
capable
here.
of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Oh, I got the edge right here. Nice run by Jahmyr Gibbs, 10 yards.
And a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane up
We're going to try to run it again here.
To space and break off some extra yards.
Got some space.
And they go right back to it.
Couldn't evade the tackle. It's all right, two rushes, 21 yards so far. That's pretty good. Let's go with... Let's try a stretch play here, see if we can keep getting yards on the ground.
Going to the ground again on first.
Here we go, we got the edge.
Oh, he drops a cut to the right side.
Oh, okay, got it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, the elite
Let's
running backs in
see.
this league, they don't just see what's right.
Let's try
in
this
front of
play.
them.
I don't
You
use this
set
one
up
very
big runs
much.
like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Oh, man, come on. You got to put your hands up and catch that, dude. It was right on target.
That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts.
All right, let's
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your
try another
offense.
touch
Every
pass,
team
see if we
needs
can
to
get
passes
catch
in
them
that
here.
short to
Yeah,
intermediate
this one's going to
range
go to Roman Wilson.
effectively move the ball.
Motion man sent left. Taps it quick to the
Got the
receiver
blocks.
coming across. And he's
Got the
in.
juke and the touchdown.
These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensive.
My guy,
movement.
Roman Wilson, with the
Not just a
touchdown
field
there.
goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Got the kick.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
All right, now we got to go on defense. We got to try to stop them again.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin.
Got
And a
him.
decent return
Nice coverage
ends as
there.
They bring him down inside the 30.
I can't stand Patrick Mahomes.
This game, we get a look at the New York offense. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal, trying to miss the mark.
All right, let's hit him with a cover
Starts
2
out with a first and 10.
sky or cover 3 sky. They're running it. Stop him. Okay, good.
And he gets
Okay,
up for a
only
gain of
4
about
yards. That's
4.
okay.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the
Let's
offense
see, they're coming out with
on
3
schedule.
receivers.
He
Let's
can
go cover
average
3
that type
lock.
of yards per carry. This guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On second down, it's Hubbard.
Stop him. Stop him. Stop him. He still got the first down.
Tackled
Okay.
with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call the
coming out with 3
offensively,
receivers
they just
again.
build
Let's
so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable
Let's
third
go cover
down,
3 hard
but
flat.
instead they move the chains, and that is one
Shade
disheartening
inside,
look
shift the
on that
line.
defense.
First and 10, it's Mahomes.
Oh, and I got the interception.
And there it's intercepted. DJ
What up, John?
Turner comes up with it.
Interception by my guy, DJ Turner.
Brock, how effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
My guy DJ Turner, former Wolverine.
And so far they've
got many of them on this team.
Early lead, no points
Alright, let's try a quick double out pass here. We'll put the running back on a Texas route. See if we can get a quick out route here.
Well, this entire game script is
got Isaiah Bond.
the way they want to.
Catch, first down.
It's a pickup of 11.
Alright, let's see if we can get a deep pass here. If not, we'll take the under route. No, I'm far from John Madden. Okay, don't got the deep route. We can take the little drag route, get a few yards. Nine yards on the pass. Roman Wilson. Alright, let's try, see if we can get someone on the wheel route here. Okay, they're kind of pressing on Bond. Safety's high. And what did I hit the wrong freaking button. God damn it. I meant to pass it to circle and accidentally hit triangle. Oh, I gotta get better at not doing that. Alright, 3rd and 1. Let's hit him with an 0-1 trap. Try to just punch it across the first down line. Got the blocks. Got the first down. Good job. Alright, let's try a PA crosser here. Got Worthy on the deep route, Bond on the underneath route. Let's put Roman on a little corner route. We'll stem it down.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy.
Got Bond.
Caught by the open man.
Got some space. Worthy with the block and touchdown.
And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bates now for the point after.
It's able to turn that interception into a touchdown, so that's always good.
Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Let's see if we can get another good defensive drive here. Anytime we can intercept Patrick Mahomes, it's always a good day.
On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter.
All right, they're coming out with 2 running backs, 1 tight end. Let's go with the overload 3 press.
They'll get this drive started.
We'll tighten the line, pinch in. It is a run play. But he broke free. God.
And he'll get it up to the 44. That'll go for an 18-yard
Coming out with
gain.
3 receivers. Let's go cover 3 cloud.
Will have a first down.
Shift the
Jones
line.
will start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Able to find Smith-Schuster
Got 6
here.
yards on that.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards.
All right, 2 running backs. Let's go with the hot blitz. We'll shift over to the running back side, and that's the end of the quarter.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, let's still go with the hot blitz. They're still doing 1 running back, 2 tight ends. We'll shift to the left though.
The Giants in possession. They have it 2nd and 4. It's Hubbard.
And I was able to stop him. Good, nice. Okay, came right through my gap.
2 yards on the
All right, they're doing one running back, 2 tight ends, 3rd and 3. Let's do a cover 1 contain. We'll shade inside, pinch the line, slant inside. We'll put the linebackers on a blitz. And we were able to stop them. Kept them from getting the first down. They'll have to punt it.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle.
Let's see if we can do something with this punt return.
The Giants are set to punt. He was only needed twice.
They kicked out of bounds, so I don't get to return it. Okay.
And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds.
All right, JJ coming back out. Let's see what we can do.
The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that
let's hit them with a halfback angle. See if we can get the tight end on a corner route here. They're pressing on Worthy, so I'm going to put him on a streak. That means I'm going to put Bond on a slant. And it looks like they might be blitzing, so no blitz, but we got the tight end. Kyle Pitts with the corner route. Gets a good chunky yardage there. All right, let's try PA tight end league. We're going to put Worthy on a streak. We're going to put Pitts on a drag. We're going to put Bond on a deep cross. Yeah, that looks good. All right, let's see. All right, they're giving us the deep crosser. And I overthrew it. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. That was going to be a nice play if I would have overthrown it.
Trying the right side.
Couldn't get off my own blocker.
They make the stop near the line of scrimmage.
So let's do vert comebacks and see if we can get it. I don't really like their coverage here, but let's stem him down just a little bit. Let's put Bond on a slant. See if we can get it. Okay, we got the comeback. First down.
Has him running the comeback. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. They gain 14 on the play.
See if we can hit him with a double out again. That worked last time. We'll try Worthy. I'm going to put Pitts on a slant here. I'm going to put Gibbs on a Texas route just as a check down. Worthy's got him.
McCarthy. That one finds Xavier Worthy.
There we go.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a first down.
See if we can get a little bit of yards with Jahmyr Gibbs now.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs.
I got a few. 4 yards.
For a gain of 4.
We'll try a stretch to the right now. Slider protection. Ooh, I don't like their defensive coverage here. Let me switch it back to the left side. We'll flip it to the left, slide protection back. Fewer blockers, but fewer defenders, and I got a little bit of the edge. Was able to get the first down at least. Okay, so we're first and goal on the 4-yard line. Let's see, what can we do here? Let's try it. You know what? They're not going to expect this. Let's try a tight end screen. Slide protection to the right. I'm going to ID the mic there.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy.
He's on the coverage too. God damn it. Okay.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
All right, let's just try to power O it.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Straight ahead with Gibbs.
I was able to get it to the 5. I don't really like that. All right, let's try a spacing switch. This play doesn't always work, but we'll put Worthy on a zig. I'm gonna bring Bond on a drag. You have multiple YouTube accounts, or did you just change your YouTube name? Let's see.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
Got the drag. Threw it short. Got it. Touchdown.
These guys take a 20-zip lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, Nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You
Your
are
phone.
declaring to
Oh, okay, so that's your. Gotcha. So two
At the
different
same
accounts, phone
time,
and computer.
you
Gotcha.
also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages
That's
they
cool.
can play, and they just exposed them.
Well, I appreciate the views, and if you decide to sub to the channel.
For the point after.
I got to do 2 more games after this. I'll have to start a new video for each one. But I'll send you the link for them when I switch over to them.
These guys stretch their lead to 21.
This is a relatively new channel. I used to, so I'm Kinetic 615 on everything. So I have another YouTube channel that's just Kinetic 615, and I used to do my gaming streams there. But since I started doing the sports podcasting, I wanted to separate the account I do the sports podcasting stuff on and the gaming. That makes sense. I do that a lot. But I wanted to separate my gaming from my podcasting stuff. So I've got Kinetic 615 for my podcasting now, and Kinetic 615 plays for my game streaming. I've considered streaming BG3. I just haven't yet.
Looking to throw Mahomes.
Oh, okay. Well, at least we had the good coverage there.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that
So he's coming out in 3 receivers. Let's do cover 3 match from nickel double mug. We'll slide the protection, slide the linebackers. I mean, if you wanted to start like a dual oh, I got the sack. Lietu Latu on the sack. If you wanted to start like a dual campaign that we play when, like, maybe one night a week or when the others aren't available, and we can set it up so that it doesn't show the nudity or the romance scenes, I wouldn't mind streaming it.
It's the Giants trying to figure out 3rd and 14.
Okay, 3rd and 14. Let's just do cover 2 man. And they should pass it here. Even though they're coming out in single back wing. Oh no, they're running it? Wow, and they're gonna get it. No, they didn't. I stopped them. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. It's up to you, whatever you're comfortable with.
You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So they're going to punt it.
Punt team on the field.
See if I can get another score before halftime.
And he drives this into
okay, they're going to let us return this one. Maybe he had a guy close enough to stop me. Okay.
The coverage team gets to him. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards.
Well, I appreciate you tuning in and watching.
Get ready to go on offense.
It's always easier and more fun to stream when there's people hanging out.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
We're gonna go on PA crosser here. B rising. Is that another game?
Fakes the handoff. Now to throw.
Okay, drag route. Yeah, he held on to it. Good job. Awesome. Colston Loveland, my guy. All right. Let's do. Oh yeah, we only got a minute left. Okay, I gotta try to move this. Let's go another PA crosser the other way. We're gonna put Worthy on a streak, and maybe he'll break one open. If not, we'll go to Bond or Loveland. He's got the streak. Maybe he's got it. He's got it. Yes. Okay, cool. The game that I'm playing. What? I didn't see all that. It cut off part of that comment. It's the game that I'm playing.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball.
All right, let's
short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump.
Halfback
You
power
got to
up.
get the big play, and that throw to the outside.
What is V rising?
That gets the job done.
Oh, okay. Sure. Blake Corum with the power run on the touchdown. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to try a new game. I don't really have the funds to be able to buy a new game, but I mean, I'm down to try one if it's free or if there's like a buddy pass or something.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level.
I think we're probably looking at some BG3 here in a little bit after I get these knock out these league games. Let's get this field goal, extra point.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Awesome.
Point after up and good from Bates. And his guys grow their lead yet again.
Yeah, you're awesome, I know. All right, let's kick it off. We just got to stop them from scoring in the next 30 seconds, and then we'll be in the second half.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return,
right.
Here comes Austin.
Let's see. Can I stop him? Oh, no, okay. I thought they were going to let him get free.
The Giants and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. Not a whole lot of time.
We've got a comfortable lead. We just got to maintain it here. Right, they're coming out in pass formation. They're definitely going deep. So let's commit pass. We'll give some cushion with our DBs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10.
They went underneath. Okay. Well, they can have that all day. They've only got 17 seconds left to move it. So, all right, let's go formation. Let's go dime. And let's go cover 3 cloud. We'll shade over and inside, and we'll give cushion. Shift the line. And, okay, cool. We broke it up. Awesome. Incomplete pass. All right, 14 seconds, 3rd and 3. They've got to convert here. They're going 3 receiver wide. Let's go. Let's go 2-3-6. We'll go cover 3 buzz match, but we're going to give cushion. We're going to shade over top, shift the line.
You're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes.
And they went the drag route again. All right, they're using their timeouts now. All right, 3 receiver. Let's go with cover 6, 3 rushers. Shade inside over top. Commit pass. Give cushion. Shift line. Slant right. And got the underneath route. Only got a couple yards. 8 seconds left, and they just used their final timeout. All right, they've got 1 or 2 plays left. Let's go cover 3 lock.
2nd and 3 now.
Shade over top, give cushion. Gonna pinch the line and slant inside.
Another throw for Mahomes.
Got him, we got him, and Aiden Hutchinson on the sack.
They're able to drop it. That brings us to halftime. One team having fun, the other team not so much in what has been a blowout thus far. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando.
What up, Alex?
EA Sports halftime
Thanks for tuning in, man.
Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And it's the home side who have the lead as they play the second quarter. A.J. Brown, a touchdown reception. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Tyler Boyd, a touchdown catch in the victory. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And things didn't go so well as it was the visiting Raiders who come in and grab the victory. 14-8, your final. In the first half, we saw a solid outing by the quarterback, J.J. McCarthy.
It's our guy, J.J. McCarthy.
In those first 2 quarters, as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams.
All right, we're going to focus on running inside so we can try to run down the clock. We're going to focus on defending the short pass since they like to keep hitting those drag routes. And we're getting the ball back at halftime, so let's see if we can run some clock out and put this game away. Isaiah Bond on the return. Cutting outside. Gets a decent return. You're not dumb. Stop. You had to tell me to stop saying that last night. You stopped. Alright, let's go 26 duo to the right.
You set it down for him at the 38. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs.
Cut back with Gibbs, got up the middle. First down and some.
Well,
See, I've driven a short bus before.
For him, his coaches, man, they're going to take this
We could try a jet touch pass here.
This goes a little beyond the
This time we'll go with Bond, see if we can get the edge on this. We'll slide our protection. We're going to put the Mike linebacker on their outside guy right there. See if we can get it.
Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Got it. Isaiah Bond. Can he get the touchdown? He does. Awesome. Isaiah Bond with the touchdown.
Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination.
Hey, being short's awesome.
Questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking
I remember when my daughter was in elementary school, she was like all bummed because she was really short. And I had to tell her how awesome it was being short.
Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And these guys continue piling onto this lead.
She was getting teased at school, and then one of my friends sat down with her and talked to her because she was also short stuff, and told her when kids tease her about being short to tell them that it's only because she was perfected for earlier that God could stop faster because he perfected her already. A new one what?
They're running back headed out once again. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with.
All right, let's try a blitz here.
1st and 10 now.
See if we can catch them. Oh wait, they're audibling to a pass. Let's go cover 6.
Blitz coming, Mahomes.
They tried to catch us, and they got a little bit, but.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He's got him. That's McBride. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there in 1st down.
We'll go cover 3 match for the blitz here. Hey, I used to do the trucker thing. I did it for quite a while actually. When I got done with music, and we got the sack. When I got done with doing the music stuff and touring, I started driving truck. I did it from 2017 until 2022. I've been to, between touring for music and then driving the trucks, I've been to pretty much every state in the country. Let's see. We'll go with the sim pressure here. See if we can.
Wonder what's in the playbook here.
We can trip them up with the rush. Okay, they're okay. Hold on, we gotta switch. Flip coverage.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play,
All right,
Brock.
Let's see. They got down to the 23. God, that sucks. Okay, let's do a cover 3 cloud.
The way he took the completion and made
Shift
so
the
much
line.
more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Yeah, so when I started out trucking, I was doing mostly West Coast trips from Michigan. I would usually go like from Michigan out to either California, Arizona, or Washington. And then I would pick up produce. Like usually I'd take either office furniture or something like turkeys or something west. And then I would bring usually produce back. Every now and then it'd be some kind of like flowers or something if I picked up in Oregon. Alright, they scored there. And every now and then I would take something to the East Coast from the West Coast, like I'd go like out to Philadelphia or something like that. But most of the time I would just bring produce back to like Michigan, Indiana, Ohio. I did that for like 4 years, something like that. And then when I moved back down to Tennessee for a short time, I was driving for a buddy of mine from the music industry that had bought some trucks, and I was doing powdered steel up to Pennsylvania. I was doing powdered steel up to Pennsylvania, and then I would do some kind of I forget, it was some kind of wood, like lumber stuff that I would bring back from Pennsylvania down to Kentucky, and then I would grab a load from there in Louisville or just over the line in yeah, I agree, or in Indiana, and I'd come back to Nashville. So it was a pretty sweet gig down in working for my buddy down there. I was making $1,500 a week, and I was home. I would leave Sunday, get back Tuesday like midday. I'd leave out again Wednesday and get back on Friday midday and be off every Tuesday night, Friday night, and all Saturday. Yeah, you're good. I appreciate you hanging out. But it was a pretty sweet gig, and then I just moved back here to Michigan to help take care of my mom. So when I moved up here, I did bus driving for about a year for the local native tribe school. And then I got diagnosed with a couple different things, but specifically severe spinal stenosis in my neck and lower back, and I can't drive semi trucks anymore because of the impact on your spine from the air ride. Because any impact to my spine can paralyze me or even kill me. And I'm currently waiting for spinal surgery on both my cervical and lumbar.
On play action now, McCarthy.
He didn't get free. It's gonna be. Oh, okay, yeah, it's gonna be picked off, I thought. Yeah, I mean, so like Michigan, it was a company that was based here, and I would either take furniture from. See, when I did it with no air in the seats, first of all, I hated being that low, but it felt like every bump hit harder. But yeah. Yeah, the problem is that the surgery for my back and neck, like each one's going to be a year plus of rehab and recovery, and then I have to go in and do the other one. And I've got other surgeries I need to have done too, like to my heels, my right knee, my hip, and so I have a friend that does ortho stuff, and like he was telling me like the best back surgeries right now are about a 5-year fix. So like from the time that I get it done, it'll be good. I'll be good for about 5 years, and then I won't be good anymore. And so it's like I'm trying to get everything set up. I'm trying to get temporary disability. Oh shit, he got in front of the. Okay, that's dumb. Trying to get temporary disability so that I can get the surgeries. But I want to get the back surgery and neck surgery last after I get my heels, my knee, and my hip taken care of. That way I maximize that 5-year window.
McCarthy to throw for it. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays.
But I probably won't ever be able to drive truck again. Like I've still got my CDL, like I'll still maintain it and whatnot just in case, but I probably will never be able to drive truck again, because even if the neck surgery alone is successful, it's like 50-50 at best if I would be cleared to do any work that can impact my spine, and that goes way down when you can combine the fact of having to have the surgery on both my neck and on my lumbar, on my lower back. So it's probably like after both are said and done, it's probably like maybe a 20% chance that I get cleared to be able to drive trucks again.
pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
But that's why you could let me post my GoFundMe that I have up right now in the Discord server last night, because right now I'm needing help to get by with bills for myself and my mother while I'm waiting for the long ass process to try to get disability. Because I'm not even 40 yet. It's like a 1.5 year long process to even get approved for the disability.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
No, I mean, no job is worth me like losing my life or being paralyzed.
McCarthy looking to throw.
You know, I was making great money, and you know, it is what it is. But
and this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied,
try a power roll,
and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
So from
see
the
if we
3,
can pull a defender off that side. So the process here, what my lawyers told me is, because I just got the denial for the initial application, literally this like last weekend. So they're appealing it this week, and that can take anywhere from 3 months to 12 months to get approved. It's most likely going to take about 3 to 5 months, but it can take up to 12 months to get approved. And because of my age and in the state of Michigan, I'm probably going to get denied for that one as well. I mean, it's slightly more likely that I'll get approved, but it's also like not likely, because they generally go with the same determination as the initial one. But if it gets denied the second time, then it gets appealed again, and this time it'll go in front of a judge for arbitration, and that's when I can present all of the data together. You know, it's that I've got the back surgery and the neck surgery, and I've got the ankylosing spondylitis that they found, and the hip surgery and the knee surgery, and both heels where they have to detach my Achilles tendon. And you know, it's like I can't sit still for long enough to work a desk job. I can't stand long enough to work a standing job. I can't walk enough. I can't kneel or crouch. And it's like I can't do any of that. And sure, there are some jobs I could do if they accommodate me. But the fact is, when I go in for the job interviews, even though I have good interviews, they don't want to have to deal with accommodating all of those restrictions, which I understand. Like I'm not mad at the companies for making that decision when they've got 17 applicants and one of them needs, you know, a lot of accommodation and the others don't. I would go with the ones that don't as well. But it just makes it nearly impossible for me to get a job that I can do with the restrictions that I have. And then you add into the fact of about 6 or 7 years roughly of surgery, rehab, recovery, surgery, rehab, recovery, surgery, rehab, recovery, and the time I would have to take off from work for that. And like realistically, no employer really wants to deal with that, you know. So my lawyer's pretty confident that I'll get it when it goes to arbitration, but I'm probably going to have to ride it out all the way to arbitration. And getting by with bills, keeping bills paid for my mother and I during that time is really tough. So as much as I hate asking people for help, I had to give in and set up that GoFundMe. And I just hope some of the karma comes back for me. You know, over the years I was always the one that helped people without a second thought, because I never really cared about money. So I just gotta hope that it comes back, you know. And I mean, people have been pretty generous, and I don't expect anybody to give anything they can't, and I don't, you know, nobody owes me anything, so it's like, you know, I try to be appreciative and for anyone that even takes time to look at it, let alone donate or share the link out or whatever. People have been pretty generous so far. Okay, we got the block. Come on, Bond. Ah, he wasn't quite fast enough to get. Man, he's like one of the fastest guys in the league. All right, fourth quarter. Let's we'll turn on shoe clock here and try to close this game out.
It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the fourth.
My guy, Aiden Hutchinson. Alright, let's turn on shoe clock. Try to get out of here with the win and with no injuries.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9.
There we go. Roman Wilson on the post route for the touchdown. I had to throw that one open. He wasn't open when I threw it.
Sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends. In
was your stepmother able to get it approved then?
Bates now for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And his guys tack on 7 more to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin.
Oh, gotcha. I'm sorry, your mother. Gotcha. Let us know how that goes. I'm actually curious because I've never seen how these arbitration things go. So let me know what she sort of runs into and her experience there, if you would, when it happens, man. Because I'd be lying if I didn't say I was nervous about it. I have a tendency to downplay how hard I have it and if I'm in pain and stuff. And so I have this fear about when I go to arbitration of not conveying the gravity of the situation that I'm in and how much pain I'm in every day, and then getting denied because of it.
It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
See if we can get this blitz.
2nd and 4. This finds Smith. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I hope she gets it, man, for real. I mean, there's people like us that really need it, and I hope she's able to get it.
To move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Taken in by Smith. And they catch up to him, but not.
Yeah, and I'm sure he will once once the arbitration date's set and that's kind of on the doorstep. I'm sure he'll sit down with me and go over stuff to help me not be nervous about it or whatever. But we could be 9 months away from that. Thank you, Audrey. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you. All right, we're going to pass commit here since he doesn't have any. Well, now he's got someone in the backfield, but he's obviously passing it.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes.
Ah, he got him open. He was able to motion him open, and he got the touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Okay, it doesn't matter. We're still winning this game.
Making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Yeah, it's just tough, man, and it makes me feel bad too because of two things. So, it's I moved up here to help my mom. She's fighting stomach and lung cancer. She's 74. I moved up here to try to make her life easier, and then I get up here and get diagnosed with this, and now she's basically using all of her Social Security to try to cover our bills as much as possible every month. And it sucks, dude. It feels so bad when I go grocery shopping with her, and there's days that I can't bend over to get stuff off the bottom shelf because of my back or because of my hip, and it's I feel like such a shitty son to have my 74-year-old mother get something off the bottom shelf that I should be able to get for her. It sucks so bad. And then even though I know that she doesn't hold it against me, and I know that I'm a good dad. My daughter is 16. She wants to move back up here to Michigan with me. She's wanted to since last summer. But with me getting diagnosed with this and not having the income right now to be able to support her coming up here, she hasn't been able to move up here. And she doesn't make me feel bad about her or anything, and she's a really good kid and a happy kid. But I just feel like I'm for the first time in my life, I'm letting my daughter down because I'm not able to, you know, let her come up here the way that she wants to, and it just kills me because I never wanted to let her down for anything, you know. But you know, it is what it is. It's tough. It's really brought like depression and stuff back that I haven't dealt with in a long time because of all this. I just try to keep my mind busy, myself busy, helping my mom and doing stuff, and running these football leagues for the guys on my Discord server, and playing stuff like BG3, and you know, just try to keep my mind busy so that I don't go crazy, you know.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys nearing their 9th win of the season. Second down now, 7 to go.
Try a little screen here to Gibbs. Got it. Got the blocking. First down.
And he works this to the 15.
What do you mean was? Once.
That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find.
We're all a little crazy, Audrey. It's okay. We still love you.
And over time, he's going to make you pay.
It's Gibbs on the carry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And this is now a 100-yard game for him
Rubber
after
room
that
with
last
rats.
carry.
That doesn't
And
sound
what a
fun.
strong day he's had running it for this offense. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored
I mean, I don't think I've seen that one yet.
These guys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
All right, so this game's about to end. I'm going to, when this game ends, I'm going to end this stream, and I got to switch over to the other game, the college football game, and I'll start up another stream. So if you subscribe and turn on the bell, you'll get the notification once I go live here again in a few minutes. Audrey, I'll send you the link for the stream, and if you want, you can post it in the server for the next one as well. But this game's about to end, and I have to do a separate stream for each game.
And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So something to be proud of, Brock.
All right, so the HaVoK gets a
54-13
win over the New York Giants to advance another week.
They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew,
nice pass by J.J. McCarthy to Xavier Worthy.
This celebration begins for our
We
winners.
were able to sack Patrick Mahomes a few times. Mikey Sainra still got one. Aiden Hutchinson got one. Lietu Latu got one. Isaiah Bond had some nice touchdowns. DJ Turner had that nice interception right there you just saw. Roman Wilson had some nice catches. J.J. McCarthy had 451 yards for 5 touchdowns. Looks good. All right, let's get out of this. All right, I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to hop over to the college game and start a new stream. I'll see you guys over there.